Hello world! Today I'm talking everything black. Black and white in a bathroom, that is. I'm going to answer the 4 questions I get asked the most, so stick with me. Hello again. I'm Janice Tylor, bathroom design specialist and full-time digital nomad. So in case you can't tell, I'm apologizing in advance for the racket outside. Just as I started recording, a windstorm came up. I'm sure you can see behind me all the trees blowing about and the black clouds, and you're going to hear my awning smashing. So my apologies. Back to the show. 4 top questions that I get asked for bathrooms. What's number 1 question? Can you guess? Ready for the number 1 question I get? Is black just a trend? No! Just because our Instagram feeds and our Pinterest boards are filled with black and white bathrooms right now, or white with black accents, black is not a trend. It has been around in our homes for a long time. You all know the mosaic black and white tiled bathroom floors. They are a real signature style of a traditional or Victorian bathroom. They can be found in homes as early as the late 1890s. And I bet sooner, it's just that's when we finally had photos. Anyways, shiny black 4x4 tiles appeared as baseboards, and in 30s and 40s they started being the accents around yellow, blue, pink tiles. Heck, I had one when I lived downtown in my first rental apartment. Black trim around pink tiles. Anyways, to me, anything that has lasted more than 100 years is not a trend. Question number 2. How much black is too much black? Good question. Black is kind of a chameleon. It can make a bathroom be classical and traditional, dramatic and theatrical, and even fresh and crisp. This image of the modern farmhouse bathroom shows how black can just be used super lightly, like how we do our eyebrows or mascara or even a picture frame, just like you see here around the mirrors. Or black can be super dramatic, like this bathroom, where it's dominant on the walls and the floors. So using black, if you use just a little bit of it, it doesn't show up or looks like a mistake. And if you use too much, you get the drama of that last bathroom. So unless you are really trying to go for something like that, here is a really good design rule that will keep you out of trouble. Use something 3 times. So for this example, you're going to use black 3 times in your bathroom. For example, maybe the faucet, a mirror trim, and a basket. But repeat something 3 times and it looks intentional and doesn't look like you just kind of stuck it in and didn't know what you were doing. This is a really good tip of stylists. You know, that's how they achieve those fabulous photos in a magazine. So I'm going to show you 4 examples next. This first example is a classic or traditional bathroom, and you can see black has been used 3 times. It's on the tub surround, it's on the floor tile, and it's on the wall. Because there's so much white with this room is not overwhelming. I quite like it. Here is a dramatic or theatrical. Now, it can be like that all black one before, or you can just simply repeat it like this, where it's in a bit of the wall tile in those harlequins. It's inside the vanity, and you can't see it, but it's actually on the floor also here in this bathroom. You want a fresh and crisp bathroom? Use it lightly, but again, 3 times. So here it's the shower hinges and the shower door handle. It is the vanity, you can see a little bit in the corner there, and the plant pot, which stands out now because it's number 3, but it's made it look intentional because it's repeated itself. And here's my 4th example, modern rustic or farmhouse. Again, shower handle. Here they've done it on the light sconces, and then the hardware or the drawer pulls on the cabinet. I'm going to interject something right now. There's another question I get asked a lot. It has nothing to do with black, nothing to do with design. It is, what is it going to cost me to fix my bathroom. So I made a free download that will give you a little bit of something that you can work with. And it shows 3 levels of costs. So this download is going to include an overview of all the products that you would need in 3 different levels of renovation. First one is just if you're going to clean, basically, facelift. The second is refresh or remodel. And the third level would be renovate or a full gut. So it includes the costs of products, and it also gives some tips to calculate what your labor costs would be. So look down in the comments below and you'll see the link to it. Or like it says here, click.janicet.com/bathroom budget guide. Okay, back to our discussion on using black in a bathroom. Question number 3. Do all the metals have to match? For example, does my faucet have to match the handles, match my shower, match the rod for the shower curtains or the shower door? No, not at all. You totally can mix metals in a bathroom. Well, anywhere in your house, but your bathroom for sure. Sometimes you're going to actually have more drama or punch by using things sparingly. Don't overdo them. I actually personally hate it when every single metal in the bathroom is all identical, whether they're all chrome, all gold, or all black. Mix a little bit. Anyway, stick to the principle of 3, like we talked about, and it'll work just fine. Back to this modern farmhouse style bathroom. This, by the way, was designed by Leanne Thornton in Greenwich, Connecticut. Anyways, I like this bathroom. I know I keep using it, but I think it's a really good example. So you can see here that there are the black wall-mounted faucets, black and gold sconces over the mirrors, black drawer pulls, and then the gold ceiling pendant. So there's 2 metals in this bathroom. We've repeated the black 3 times. I think it's really effective example. Question number 4. Is there a trend to avoid? Absolutely, there's a trend to avoid. That's how much black you put around shower doors. A little bit, a little trim is nice and crisp. But unless you live in a place that's got soaring ceilings and original brick walls, don't do this. See what I mean? There's too much of a good thing in this bathroom. Shower enclosures with those wide 1-inch flat mullions that give the feeling of an English phone booth make a statement. And I'm not sure it's a statement that you want. They are really going to date themselves very quickly. So do you believe me yet? That black is not just a trend? It's been used for 100 years. And do it well, and your bathroom's going to look great. But if you are worried and you don't want to be stuck with it and you're scared you're going to have to rip out your bathroom in 10 years because you've used some black, use it on things that are easy to change, like a faucet or the handles on your vanity. Where else? Even the sconces or the light bar. Do it on things that are surface mounted, that are easy to change in the future. Because who knows, maybe in 2 years you want a gold faucet. Here's a couple examples of black. Neither of these bathrooms is going to be dated or scream a design style that you didn't want to use, but both incorporate a little bit of black. So the one on the left obviously is more traditional, and it's there in just the feet on the tub and the towel holders. And the one on the right, it is there in the shower and on the faucet, but this is so classic that there is nothing that's going to date about this bathroom. I think that these are both very relatable homes. So whether you're just building a new home, or you're updating an existing place, or maybe getting it ready to sell, think about using a little black in your bathroom. It's not trendy, it'll make it look crisp, and you'll be really happy you did. And I'm going to say, don't forget, I made that downloadable PDF about what this is all going to cost you. So see the link in the comments below. It's will be pinned at the top. And that should help get you started on your next project. And of course, as always, click the buttons below, the subscribe one, and then the little bell, and you'll be notified every time I make a new video. Put your questions down below too. I'd love to hear what you have, and maybe we'll even make a video to answer your questions. Have a great day, folks. Talk to you soon. Bye.